priest. A priest asked the painter to paint an angel, and he painted the angel with 3 wings. So the priest said, "Have you ever seen an angel with 3 wings?" The painter say, "No, but have you, Father, ever seen an angel with 2 wings?" The kimchi is not bad, you know? Not bad if you cook the kimchi. It's hot, it's hot. But the kimchi that I was talking to you about there was one brand of kimchi, I don't know where from. I only bought it on the ocean side, you know? And then there was a shop called Ming, M-I-N-G. Yeah. Oh, don't sound like, it sounds like Vietnamese though. But they're Chinese and they sell that kimchi noodle. I never eat such a beautiful kimchi noodle before. I mean, this kimchi noodle is no match. That one is just perfect. And they even have a little bit of dry tofu in it, so you have everything. And some dry vegetable. So it's like you have a simple meal, you know? So whenever I cook too lousy and it's so cold, I just boil myself hot, you know, water and then have noodle. Because at that time I stay in a trailer and they stay in the house. There was 3 of us there, and the pets and the dogs all stay in the house. You know, need room for them. And there only one more small room, so they stay in there, and I go stay in the trailer next to it. We have a trailer as well. So trailer is cold, you know. Even if you have a heater and all that, sometimes 25 degrees below 0, you know that, or 40 even. When I was there one or 2 days, 40 degrees below 0. Can you imagine that?
Below 0.
Yeah. And some people have frostbite and all that. Yeah, so I go out and give them some clothes to survive. Some homeless people, you know, or some people who live at the edge of society, don't have much. There was one guy who go out and to find job, but it's too cold, he get frostbite, and then later he's on TV to show how cold it is. The TV want to show how cold it is. He's an evidence. I was in Halifax, you know. So I fly over from there to Halifax to give him stuff. In the beginning, did I tell you this already? No? Okay. Oh, by the way, you know, the noodle story ended up in Halifax. Halifax is an island, you know, far away from where I live. About maybe 2 hours fly. So I flew over there, okay. Originally, I thought some people, if he's on TV, a lot of people would give them something already, you know. But later I find out he didn't have any. And the church even give me the wrong name. You know, they say they don't know who he is, but they say he used to go to that church, so he sometimes get some clothes, old clothes, something. So we find out the church, but they gave the wrong name. So originally I didn't even want to go there. I just want to send him, you know, warm, you know, those thick, like for snow, you know, like outside canvas, inside lined with warm stuff. It's like a house, you know, those clothes, very heavy. And so I want to give him that only. So we pack it all in a box, you know, and ask for his name and want to give some money to him, you know, but I didn't want to give my name. And they say, okay, anybody else's name, okay, but then we need to have an address and a name of that person. Later we found out the name is, they just give the first name, they don't give the whole name. So we can't even send him money by the, what you call, post? Yeah, some post order, yeah. So we cannot send by U.S. Union, nothing. They don't accept like that. So I said we could send it to that church, you know. But then later we found out that this is the wrong name, no? Somehow some of the people I know there tell me, so he find out for me, you know. So, okay, I have no choice, I fly over, you know. I fly over. Then we found the church. Then we found the real name, a different church. Go all over, search for the church, that name. So that guy is on TV. You have to know. There's no mistake about it, you know. He has a frostbite and he's on TV because he went in the hospital and, you know, and rabble everyone. Okay, we know him, but I don't know where he lives. And then we keep looking, and then finally we found it, yeah. And then that church, and then the real name, and they took us to his where he lives. Oh my God, he lived in like a storeroom, you know, a store closet, and all furniture all over him. I guess somebody used it as a storeroom for furniture that they don't want, and he just squeezed in between them, you know, sleep in one of those sofa, and a small stove at the corner, you know, about. The storeroom is the size of like 2 beds, yeah, 2 beds, and but have a toilet and bathroom, yeah, and have a small stove, and then he cooked there and he lived there. And then I found him. Oh, I was so happy. I found him, and then we give him the stuff and some money to survive until he get a new job, yeah. And then later the TV even go over there. Yeah, they want to have my picture on together, but I didn't let them. I said, no need. If you want, you just go there, you know, to show the people of your positive, you know, because of you, the men get help. That's good enough. I thought a lot of people help. First they say like that, but nobody helped nothing. They just bring some old clothes, you know, a lot of old clothes into that church. That's it, you know, nothing else. And he has nothing. He has nothing out of that. No, the gloves to protect him, you know, and the clothes, thick clothes for that 40-degree minus. So we bought that kind of clothes, you know. But when he go out, he said he went out to look for a job, and it was too cold. He didn't realize it. And then he say on TV, what touched me and make me do it was it? Oh, he was very far, you know. I'm doing some charity work, but around my area. I didn't imagine to go over there. It's too far. It's in the island, and winter, you know, flights unreliable. I tell you why. Very unreliable. It's winter and it's so bloody cold and the engine don't even work sometimes, you know, and the you go outside, your hand freeze, you can't even move. 40 minus and 45 or 50. Can you imagine? Yeah, no, me neither. I never thought I was stuck in that corner of the world. Every time I see the TV with snow, I ask him, wouldn't you like to live in such a place like that, eh? And then I go there and live. Just by the way, it happened, you know, because of the pets, you know. And then, okay, that was another story. Anyway, I couldn't go anywhere else, so we went there, and what happened? Yeah, I didn't think I would go there, you know, but because of a wrong name, and we can't send money to him, and nobody really know where he is, you know. They give his name Mohammed A. A point. Mohammed. He's not even a Mohammed. He is a Canadian, a real Canadian citizen, you know, with big nose, eyes, you know, like Canadian. But he's a little small and skinny because he's poor. But he's not a Mohammed. That's definitely not. Give Mohammed A, and I believed it. I even wrote down Mohammed A. To Mohammed A with love. Mohammed and A. They don't even give me A what? God, terrible. And I thought with that we can send, you know, but no, we cannot. Yeah? I don't know, the church somehow don't try to give us the real thing. I don't know why. So later we have to go there personally and explain to them, and they see our sincerity, and my check to the church was also very sincere. My cash, you know, and then that's okay, and then we go all together. Of course I give to the church too because they're doing good job, you know, and I was very sincere altogether. All right, and then finally they took us to that place, very small squeezing like your bathroom. You know, the size of your bathroom altogether. That's it. You know, not your bathroom here, but I mean, the ordinary people bathroom. About this big. About that big, and furniture on top of each other, you know. So somebody must have that as for storeroom, you know. They stay together. Oh, this is a poor area. So we went there, and he was so happy, yeah. And then I gave him money and everything, and then what else? And then we went home. And then the TV come later because they hear somebody say that, you know, that guy got help, maybe the church, and then they want to talk to me. And somehow they got it because I do so many charity around, and some of them know my number. Yeah, because I wanted to give money to one of the Salvation Army areas so they can build. They have a plot of land, and they can buy that plot of land and make it into at least some extra space for I know. Maybe there's some old house, you know. Probably they can repair it, and so the homeless can stay, or make it into a parking area, something like that, you know, next to the existing place, which is overflow already with the homeless at that time. So because of that, I have to give them my number so that they will tell me how much it costs. So next day I will bring it, because I told you at that time I don't even have, I don't want to give the check, you know. The check is in euros, number one. Number two, I don't want my name on it. You see? So I can't give check, and I don't have credit card. They all run out of date. and then I have one only, which is I maxed already because I buy for Christmas for the poor people all over the town. Anonymous also, you know, we go in at night with donning the Father Christmas hat and with the bear and everything, and then we put things inside plastic bag, you know, like a garbage bag, because big, so we throw everything in there and then carry it, you know, and we go to different houses in a poor area. The taxi driver told me where is poor, no, where the poor area is, low income and poor, you know. So we go there, ring the bell, and put the bag there and run. And in case they see us, they don't see much, you know, because it's dark anyway. It's a Christmas night, you know, very cold. Nobody want to come out. And then later they run after us. They say, "What are you doing?" "We call police." I said, "No, don't call police. Don't call police. Check. Yeah, the bag is good for you." And then okay, and later they know it. They come and help us they tell us which house is empty, which house nobody there, so don't give, you know. Because if you give it somebody else, we're going to take it, and they have double and triple, and the other guy don't have any anyway. So we distribute with the help of the local guards and the taxi driver, and just, you know, and his brother and me, and nothing. And the next day he told me, "Master, you're on TV." I said, "How you know?" He said, "Well, that mysterious lady, blonde, small, Chinese, she go around distributing gifts and all that, you know." Because before that, we were on newspaper already. No picture of mine, of course. I bought 2 or 3 trucks, I can't remember, truckload of toys for the children. And I give it to the fire brigade, because the fire brigade gives children every year. That's what they told me, yeah. So we drive many trucks, go there. Big truck from rental, you know, and then drive it and put it there. So, and you know what? Why I was on newspaper? Because I didn't give any name. I said, "Oh, name don't mean nothing, you know, we together, yeah, we work together. You do a good job and I help you, I don't need name." And then we run away. And because I did not have money, you understand me? I told you I have only one credit card that is still valid. At that time I have pets, I couldn't go back to Europe, I couldn't do anything. I just arrived, you know, not long. And we tried to settle down with, you know, I gotta get a house and everything and build this and that, you know what I mean, for dogs and so pets. I was very busy, so I couldn't just go back to Europe just to get money, you know. And I couldn't tell anybody, you know, to bring in. I don't want anybody to know. So I have one credit card which I max every day. And then at the end of the month, you're maxed. You know, you have to wait for next month, which I did not know that. I thought my credit card goes forever. So every day I go, it goes away. But it's a different credit card, you know. My God, it was a very big bank. And why they give me such a limited card, I don't know. Fine. Right. Okay, I didn't know that. So I almost couldn't go, because when I want to pay for my ticket for airplane, it's gone. No money. And he called me back. He said, "Ma'am, are you sure?" I said, "What do you mean, are you sure?" He said, "Your credit card, are you sure?" I said, "Well, how much I have then?" He said, 2,000. Left over for that month. I did not know. You know, I never had to use credit card that much in my life. And then because you have to wait for next month to have more money, you know, I keep spending for the poor people. I don't realize it. Because I saw somebody buying something, and she says she's going to give it to the fire department, because every year the fire department and that area collected toys or, you know, food, anything to give it to the poor people. But the poor people there, they will not be like on a list or something, you know. Only the fire people know, because they're proud also, you know. So they will just probably go and drop it just like we, you know. So I learned it from them. Just go and drop, you know. So the fire brigade cannot do everywhere, you know. It's a different area later on that I learned. And then later the taxi driver told me also different area of more poor people, and then we keep doing all the time. But quietly, yeah. But the newspaper come on because I didn't give my name, And then later they send police because I don't have money. I buy it with credit card. So they send the police to because they know where I bought it, There's a small area. There's only one Walmart or something. So they send the police there to check whether I stole it. I stole the things or not, because nobody ever give 2 or 3 trucks full of big trucks full of toys. All kind of toys for different, because they told me what kind of toy, how much age, and they need, the age, and then I buy accordingly, And we drive big trucks there and leave it there and go, and don't want reward, nothing, no picture even, with the brigade, brigade, to hang in the wall, nothing, and just run. And I already told other people around the real estate who helped me to know them and all that. Say, don't say nothing about me, where I live, what I do, name nothing. So they're all quiet, So they feel curious, maybe I stole it from Walmart, because it's all from Walmart, And they're expensive. They're not like just cheap stuff, Some are life-size doll, and some wood horse for the kids, and some doll houses, real stuff, and some different thing, different thing. So they even describe that on newspaper. And then they say, we don't know who, up to now, we don't know who she is. We send the police there, and they say everything's okay. The credit card's all in her name, so it's no, so she's okay. So now we just want to thank her, Wherever you are, we thank you. So they thank you through the newspaper. The one and only, no, there were 2 newspapers. But this is the main and the official one. The other one probably just the local, or, those for supermarket, But the other also wrote about me. I'll tell you later. They even give me the articles, I have it upstairs. Yeah, without picture, yeah. And then so every day he goes shopping, he read nonsense, He bring it home. Master, your newspaper. Because he know it's only me. Who else, Because he know I go out that day and don't come home until late. Where would I go? Where would I go all day long? Go late at night, come home. Snow cover and shivering, and where would I have gone? And wearing not like glamorous clothes, like I would have gone to a restaurant or do something good, and boot, cover with mud. So he must know I've been doing something, So when they say the mysterious lady go to Walmart, then he know. Yeah, so he give it to me. He say, confess, is it you? I said, okay, you got me. Fine, so he knew it. And then we were on the TV for 6-7 times, almost every day. Since then, because the newspaper also talk about, and then the people who got it, they call television, and so everybody thanked me all over on the television. And we still don't know who she is and what she looks like. Fine, they were hunting for me and did not know. I thought I'm happy with that already. I am still doing it, So one day I was in Walmart again. Because I don't have money. If I have, like I had it before, just recently, I would pay cash. And nobody would ever find out what my name or anything, But they even found out my name. But the police don't say nothing. They just say they go and check. Because the fire brigade asked the police to go check. And the Walmart too happy to say, oh, she's okay, it's her credit card, no problem, we checked it, no problem. The Walmart don't even say my name. So they all keep quiet. Because they know it, and I don't want it. Because they read on newspaper already that I don't want to give name. Yeah, she doesn't want to give her name, so we have to thank her on the paper. We didn't want to know where she lives and what she is, so we have to thank her on the newspaper. Fine. So the Walmart also good. And then I go different. Sometimes I have to go far away to buy, But mostly the Walmart have everything at that time. And I was just too happy to keep my identity secret for me. They just say, it's okay, we checked, she's fine, All right. So, and then, so therefore they know already. That's how they know it, And then when I went to that area, I keep quiet as possible. So the television came too late, Probably they just tell them they came too late, I'm already gone. They're always too late, but one day they catch me. That's why I was, that's the first time on newspaper, nobody know, huh? And the second time also not. The third time they catch me. And then somebody secretly, reported to one of the newspaper. And then when I came out, already happily pay and everything, and get ready to squeeze in my van to go to the next destination, and a woman, she stops me. She say, "Where are you going?" I say, "Why?" I want to know. So why you want to know? And she keeps squeezing. I say, "Okay, I'm going to so and so, It's one of the charity for homeless or something place. I'm going to deposit the food there, and then they will give them later on, Some food bank, In Canada, they have food banks everywhere. But it's not too many in there, A couple of Danish pastry and some apple boxes, or maybe when I came, there's empty. I don't know. It's not much, no big deal. But if people need it, they can come and have emergency, Yeah, so maybe bread and eggs and stuff like that, yeah, and oil, salt, sugar. So we fill this, we fill the bank, with all the food. And so she keeps squeezing. She won't let go. So she follow me, over there. And then I say, okay. She keeps squeezing, but finally I just give me my forename, I don't say anything else. She said, "That's all you can have." Okay, fine. And then she said, "Can we take picture?" I said, "No, definitely not." I said, "Okay, just behind." Okay, just behind. If I don't agree, she would stand forever there with photographers staring at me. I said, okay, behind. Okay, yeah, behind. Okay. It's okay. You just push the car and you do what you do, and we just take picture behind. They really did respect it. They took just picture behind only. And the next day, all over newspaper, fine. Okay, and the television also follow suit. Oh, the lady, mysterious lady, strike again. Like I'm a Pink Panther or something. Like the Pink Panther strikes again. And then he happy again, because he don't know nothing. I don't tell him even what I'm doing, but he knows everything because TV tell him, newspaper tell him, and he come on beaming, like, you can't keep secret from me, like that. Because mostly when I go out, I say, "Hey, I'm just going, and you stay home, take care of pets, and dogs, and okay, when I come home, I come home. Okay, don't bother me, don't call unless emergency." And of course he liked to know where I'm going every day like that. But he don't dare ask. He knows me, I won't tell. And then he's so happy because the TV report everything to him. And the newspaper write it all black and white for him, Not just one time, but 2, 3 times. And the television 6, 7, 8 times, I don't know. Because it's not much going on there, And there's not often people go out on a buying spree like that, and so many, Okay. One of the newspaper, another smaller newspaper. Later, somebody cut it and give it to me. One of the charity. "Oh, this lady, she's very lewd, something, like she's very smart. Because if she could give cash, she could just give cash or buy with cash, and nobody would know her name or anything. But I didn't even have cash. I don't know that. I don't have cash, and I have only that credit card to spend at that time. I would be happy to have cash, So now I know better, I prepare a little cash somewhere, so I don't have to show up all the time. and then he wrote, like, I wanted people to know about it, but I don't want to know. I want people to know, but not to know, That's why I use credit card. Jesus Christ. What for I use credit card? I could have write a check, or something. I wanted to go have cash even. I went with my credit card and passport into a bank, because I used to have cash like that before, You have a credit card and your ID, and you go in the bank and you draw some money. So let me ask, and they ask up to generation of the director up there, I don't know, then I can't have it. That's how I don't have any cash, And at that time I give a lot. I had to do this, do that, and whatever cash I have to buy a lot of equipment for, to survive there, Clothing even, for dogs. Dogs have 3 layers of clothes. Every time go out, they take 1 hour to dress them up and come back in, Boots. And coming out sometimes, boots lost in the snow. The snow is so thick. It's thick up to my knees. So happy you see all your neck. And Benny, and lucky you have to carry him a lot of time. Otherwise you don't find him nowhere, because the snow very soft, virgin snow, In the morning they come out. What?
They're also white.
Yeah. So whenever we take the dogs out, have to watch out for bennies and happy and lucky so they don't disappear. But even if you watch out for him, it's difficult to find him because they cover with all snow from the nose to the whisker, the tail, all over because the snow is soft. We buy all the clothes that in the shop because it's so small shop, and different sizes. We have 5 dogs, remember, at that time. And they don't have so many for each dog, you understand? They have a lot, but different sizes, and sometimes too big, sometimes so small, but I don't care. Big better than nothing. So sometimes a lucky couple with a poncho or something coming out. Happy, and Ben is so small. So we're wearing each other, and boots. Have to wear boots, but they get loose in the snow all the time, and run after the dog. Put the boots back on. But it's all wet already with the snow, and the body temperature is warm. You see, with the many layers. So if the snow stick to their body, it just become ice. Yeah, it don't go out. So when come out is a big deal. Come in a bigger deal. Take every little snow out of that tail. Oh my God! And hanging the boots a different direction. So which one belongs to whom? Sometimes wear wrong boots. It take 1 more hour because they don't like boots. They keep shaking it.
That's true.
So it's a big deal. The poor 2 guys. That's why I miss them sometimes because we gone through thick and thin together, and they bear it all. It's very difficult to wear 10 pair of legs. No, 20. 20 pair. And different sizes. And sometimes they lose it together. They don't know which one belongs to whom anymore. Oh God, it's so difficult to wear on already, and if they lose it, my God, it's hell. Then we have to watch out for them so they don't fall in some holes, and because the snow just cover everywhere. But sometimes there's a hole in the yard, When it snows, you don't know where. Sometimes they fall in there. I have to fish them out. And the snow sticking all over and their nose, and they keep shaking it. They keep scratching it away, but they can't because they're boots. Instead of going poopy, they just stay in there trying to scratch all these things. And then some of them love it so much, like, for example, like whom? Like Hermit. Oh, he loves it because he has big hair, and he's born for this kind of. He looked like the